Let me
Jermaine, what
see.
up?
See me?
What's up?
What's up? What's
Yes,
up?
yes, 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 brother. How are you doing? Thank you for jumping
I'm
on
doing
short
good.
notice, man.
No, no problem. I just finished here on the track, so got some time.
Tell me you watched the fight.
I almost fell asleep during the fight, but I was able to stay awake.
Damn. You was live, right? Because obviously you
Yeah,
guys were, yeah.
yeah. I was live.
Um, I mean, obviously, I'm calling you because the rankings came out, and I'll screen share this here just so you can see. I know. See, you're not driving anymore, but you've been now ranked at number 7. But we know Vasil wants to fight Camboso, so number 2 is out. Shakur's number 1. He's now the champion. Number 1 is vacant. Number 3, he already said no to Shakur. Does he say no a second time? Not 100% sure. But 3 and 4, Isaac Cruz and William Cepeda, they already said no. Edwin already fought and lost. Murataya just had his trainer, Robert Garcia. They're not running the fight. Anybody that isn't willing to engage. Where does Jamaine Ortiz stand with a fight with Shakur Stevenson? Because it looks like he doesn't have options at this point.
I think his only option is to fight me, and like I told you, I don't know how long ago, back on your podcast, that I will be the first one to give Shakur his loss. It's just styles make fights, and whatever people see, I just know I'm gonna whoop his ass. I know it.
What did you see today? Because now you're saying whoop his ass. Before you said the first one to beat him, but now you sound more confident.
Yeah, it was even before last night. Before last night's fight, I felt like I was gonna whip his ass, and still do. Is just, you know, he's a great fighter. I'm not knocking him at all. He's a great fighter, but it's just styles make fights, and I know my abilities, my style, and what I'm gonna do to him.
Now, how are you gonna do what De Los Santos couldn't do? De Los Santos threw double jabs and just didn't seem to be able to cut that
Uh,
distance
the,
enough
the
to
punch
land a second
output,
punch.
the punch output of the fight was super low. Super low. I ain't even gotta tell y'all know CompuBox, whatever. The punch stats were super low. Y'all know my fights. My punch stats ain't low. I'm not. It's not gonna be the same thing. It's not gonna be the same thing.
But remember, you could say you're gonna throw a lot of punches, but it's different when you got a quote unquote superb counter puncher. So it makes the other person in front of you throw less.
It does. It does. But I guess this is what the people are gonna have to pay for and demand if they're gonna want to see it, right? Because I can't just give you my whole game plan exactly how I'm gonna beat him because se va a preparar por eso. I can't do that.
For sure, you ain't lying about that. Now let me ask you: some people think De Los Santos won.
Yeah.
They feel that he was pressing the action, he was coming forward, and they don't understand how you can give credit to Shakur for just not being hit. But I don't know how you could give De Los Santos credit for not hitting enough. So, how did you see it in terms of a score fight?
Scoring wise, it was tough to be honest. After the film, like, that belt should have probably stayed vacated. The way
Word.
the belt should have stayed vacated.
Mm.
A
Damn.
draw.
He's alleging that he hurt his hand. He tweeted a one hand. I think he put one hand bandit. Then he said, he had some injuries. Now Bob Arum came out did an article with Boxing Scene. They said that there's a potential shoulder injury. So he's gonna take some time, probably both holidays. When would Ortiz love to get in the ring with him? What month suits you in the new year?
I'm available January, February.
That soon.
If
That soon.
I'm ready. I fought what 2 months ago already. I got to get back in the ring. I got to get back in the ring. Maybe I get another fight in February, and then we do a showdown in September.
I was gonna ask because I want to say you haven't fought at 35 in two fights, no? Oh, okay, one
Yeah,
fight, one fight, one
one
fight,
fight.
one fight. So that weight is still doable. Did you meet with my
Yeah,
guy, Foodie Fit? I
I
sent you
didn't.
the
I gave
number.
him a. I gave him a call. He didn't answer the phone.
All right, I'm gonna text him after this. Because you guys were
Text
supposed
him
to go
after
to
this,
the.
because I'm gonna go over
You,
there right now.
I
I'm gonna go
sent you
over there
the
right now.
address. I sent you the address. You were supposed to go yesterday's. Check Eddie's phone. I sent you the address. You were supposed to go at 2 o'clock to the Green Valley store.
See, they didn't tell me that. I just had his phone number. I didn't have no address.
Yeah, I sent all that information there. The address was there. I even sent the WhatsApp picture of it. But
No, I didn't see. I just had the number and I called them, but I'll check again and make sure because I'm gonna go over there right now. Once I get off the phone with you, I'm gonna be there probably like in an hour.
so I only say that because you did have that fight canceled because of the back injury, which obviously the
Yeah,
internet believes was weight.
yeah. No, it was more of a there was a lot of things going on with it. There was a lot of things going on. Um, but if I get a fight with Shakur, most definitely I'll make 135.
Now, he was on Twitter a lot and he claimed that Devin Haney and Bill Haney were making rumors up about him being injured. Did you live in Vegas part time? Did you hear anything about injuries? Because now he is claiming injury, and so is his promoter, which is obviously your promoter. Do you believe, based off what you've seen, that there was an injury?
I don't know. I don't hear no rumors. Tú sabes, yo no me quedo en el bonchiche. How do you say that in English?
You don't get into gossip. You don't get into gossip.
I don't get into gossip. I don't get into gossip. That's not me.
Es una excusa
I
barata.
don't hear gossip. So
Es una excusa.
I didn't hear nothing.
All right, all right. Well, I ain't gonna push
Es una
much, man.
excusa.
We want to thank you for your time. Obviously, I'm gonna text Charlie now, let him know you on your way. Jamaine,
Uh,
you said you're available as soon as January, February.
yes, sir.
Yo, me hiciste algo en español.
Dígame.
Ese tipo corre más que una gallina. Hicimos un plan para pelear con él, para que él viniera a pelear con nosotros. Ese era el plan de nosotros. Y nunca quiso entrar. De que le hacían los fake a correr. Y ahora viene y que le duele una mano. Yo estaba ahí cuando lo fueron a vendar. Él tenía la mano muy bien y metió la mano muy bien al guante. Eso
Espérate,
es
espérate,
mentira.
espérate, espérate. Obviously, he said, let me talk in Spanish. Look, that dude, all he did is run. He runs like a chicken. He's want to claim that he had a hand injury. I was there when they wrapped his hands. Obviously, he was chief second in the corner with Chell and Edwin de los Santos. And, he was there when they wrapped the hands. He said he seen his hand. There was nothing wrong with their hands. He wasn't squinting when they wrapped the hands. Dale.
Estaba riéndose, contento, con la mano bien. Son excusas. Cada vez que hacen una pelea así, dicen que la mano, que esto. Son una excusa. Se tenía que poner a pelear, era. Nosotros nos preparamos para pelear con él. Nunca se paró.
All right. He said that's just an excuse. He was smiling, he was laughing during the hand wrapping. But every time a fighter has a bad performance, they always look for an excuse. They always claim injury.
Nosotros le dimos a Edwin, ríetele en la cara, báilale, a ver si quiere venir a pelear. Hazle lo que sea para que venga, para que entre. Pero nunca quiso entrar.
He said him and the other trainer told Edwin to laugh at his face, dance if you have to, try to force him to fight by shaming him. But he just never wanted to fight.
Y no podemos andar como un loco atrás de él. No quiere pararse a pelear, nada, man.
And he says, his fighter can't just be chasing behind Shakur Stevenson all night like a crazy man. You got to stop and fight at some point.
Bueno, hablamos, ya tú sabes.
Tato.
Voy a comer
Eddie,
algo.
gracias. ¿Qué apellido le doy a la
So,
gente?
Rodríguez.
Rodríguez,
El tío,
Tato.
dile el tío Jamaine Ortiz.
el tío. Todo el
Okay.
mundo tiene el nombre del
Todo
tío.
el mundo ahora negoció el tío.
All right. Appreciate y'all, man.
All right, thank you, Nesto. We'll get up.
Appreciate it. That's Eddie Rodriguez. He was the chief second in the corner with De Los Santos. And like I told y'all, they were all staying in the same house. Jamaine was there. But he's willing to fight, man. He's willing to fight. So that's a good thing. Because some people rather not.
What up, YouTube family? Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Help us get to that 1 million subscribers. We're on the road to 1 million. And obviously, we have other great content on our Patreon channel. So since this video is over, head on over to our Patreon and check out all the exclusive content or right here on our YouTube members.